Hey, I'm here with Automatic Children who are going on shortly at Rockwood Music Hall. You guys want to say hi?
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Adam Littman.
Teddy Williams.
Krista G.
Respect.
All right. You guys have been around, I guess, what, just under a year? Do you want to talk a little bit about how you came together?
Yeah, I started it as a solo project. I was in a band for several years called Supple, and that kind of fizzled out after a while, and I miss playing music very much. So I started playing solo shows, one or two acoustic, and it was fun, but it wasn't really, I love bands, I love the dynamics, I love the experience of playing with other people, so I decided to put a band together and back me up and make it a little more exciting, and hooked up with Krista, who I had auditioned a few years earlier.
Yeah, 2 years. I didn't hear from him for 2 years.
To sing
and
on
then
a
he
song.
called back.
Well, what happened is I kind of like, I got the idea and then I never really, I was still like, you know.
Percolating.
And I finally, like, you know, got up, picked up the phone and called Krista, and we started working together, rehearsing in our apartment on acoustics. And then Krista said, I know a guy who can play the drums that I work with.
Enter Bruce Beck.
Enter Bruce. And a month or two later, we played our first show at, was that R&R?
It was the hottest day.
August 1st, 2006.
August 1st, 2006, and it was so hot, and it was funny because nobody was there to meet us at the club. So we get out in front where we're supposed to meet some personnel from the club. Not that I mean to be bashing them, it was a great show, we had a great time, but no one was there. So all of our fans were coming, and they were like, where's the show? We're like, we don't know. They haven't opened the doors yet. So we kind of said, it was too hot to be outside, so we're drenching sweat. We send our friends next door to get a drink, and finally someone from the club opens
Sorry,
up.
I'm late.
And we get in, they turn on the lights, and it ended up being a great show.
We had to go back and get all our friends.
Hot.
And yeah, that was the beginning of the band. It was Adam Littman and the Professors at the time. They're both professors.
Adam Littman and a professor.
Yeah, we were both teaching
It's
film
on the YouTube, though.
at the time.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
It's on the
actually.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, we were both teaching film, and there was kind of a magic, I have to say, and everyone that was there at the show said that there was a lot of chemistry between
It was more
all
stripped
of
down,
us.
like you were playing acoustic,
Yep.
just drums, no bass player.
That's rad.
And,
Very simple.
We went through a couple bass players after that.
Pieces were missing until we found Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy. We hooked up with Teddy in, what was it, November?
November, and then I played the first show with you guys
The
at
Delancey
Delancey
show.
Christmas show, and we did it.
Yeah.
13 months ago, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
and then
Let me,
it's been going strong ever since.
We were really happy with the lineup and everybody. We gelled together personally and also musically, so we decided to ditch my name, which is not very rock and roll to begin with, and threw a couple band names around for a while. And Krista and I wrote the song one night, Automatic Children, and just sort of, we loved it. And
that'd be hot.
Turned out to be a great name.
yeah, went
Turned out to be a good
in,
name.
made a record, and here we are.
Yeah, so yeah, we basically played together for a year, and then it just morphed itself. We started, I guess, kind of started to introduce a couple of my songs. I used to play in a band a long time ago, back in Santa Cruz, California, and Denver. And, so once we started introducing some of my songs, and then we started introducing a couple of Teddy songs, and then it was more of a group effort, really. So that's when it felt very natural to morph into something else. And it is so funny because we are such a young band. I mean, we only had our first show September 20th at Southpaw, and that's a pretty great club to have your first show at.
Yeah, so that was spectacular. I mean, I love the Lemonheads and Joseph Arthur, and I just had seen them both previously during the summer, and I mean, I was standing in the same spot. And that was really like humbling and exciting. And
that was the first place I ever saw Elk City, which is Elk City's a favorite Brooklyn band of mine. It was the first place I saw them, and their sound is amazing, and it's such a unique club. To where when you enter from the front door, there you are. You almost have like the performer's point of view. So I think that's what makes it really
I'm
fun.
sorry.
That will be a dissolve.
it was a good time, and Yeah, because we played for a year under my name, and I didn't want to do that anymore. I love that we all write together. Like, everybody has good ideas, and
Yeah, the writing process is pretty exciting. We usually, I've got bit parts. Krista writes a lot. She has a lot. She has like 55 songs. I have some good bass lines that need embellishments with guitars. Krista's a good lyricist as well. My lyrics are pretty banal, I guess.
Do you mean anal?
No, I mean banal.
Banal.
It's just a very collaborative. It's a very collaborative effort.
and now we're writing them all together. Like,
Right.
I mean, people will still bring in
Their
something
song.
that's mostly their song, but it's not. It's the kind of situation where like everybody just starts layering on top what they hear, and it works.
And everybody's open to ideas and suggestions. We work pretty well together. We'll try anything.
We tend to have a lot of fun, and I don't think any of us takes ourselves very seriously, and I think that's a good thing.
Now, what can people expect at your shows?
That we don't take ourselves very seriously. I think that's probably the biggest compliment I've been told by fans. I think the New York music scene can be very
Uber serious?
intellectual.
Pretentious.
I've been to shows where the only shows I've been to where I actually see people dance are Brazilian
Can you take a picture?
artists. So many rock and roll songs. I saw The Wedding Present at Webster Hall. It was a fantastic show. I was the only people dancing with these two other guys, these two British people. Out of thousands of people, there were 3 people dancing that I could see. And I thought it was very strange and kind of indicative of the New York scene. And I know a lot of artists that have played around the country, sometimes they like playing in other cities because you get that energy, because people are more hungry to listen to good music in other places. And here, we're spoiled. We have great music every night.
Yeah, people are very judgmental, and they kind of stand there like.
Very rarely do people clap after shows anymore. It doesn't mean they're not doing well. It's just it's not cool.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think from us, when we're on stage, I think we have a pretty good banter. We do a lot of joking within each other that the crowd would probably not get. But
You can feel that.
half of us don't. I mean, it's just like, yeah,
What did
half of
she
us.
What did she say?
So, I mean, it's just a pretty good show. I mean, there's no gimmicks. We just like to play. We just like to play music, and it's
And
a
our
good sound.
music's not pretentious either. I mean, you know.
It's funny. It's silly. It's dare I say quirky, but
Yeah, there's some bands that are really serious, and they're very, professional in the way. I mean, they don't even try to smile. Flawless.
Ooh, I know.
I mean, that's
not
great,
us.
but that's not us. Right. You know what I mean? Like, we're up there to have a good time. I'm sure those bands are having a good time too. But,
Wedding shot.
we let it be known that we're having
We don't
fun.
take
We wanna
ourselves
be
too
us.
seriously.
Yeah.
We
We wanna
really
be us.
don't. We're not quitting our day jobs anytime soon.
I mean, do you guys want to wrap up with website, upcoming shows?
Yeah. AutomaticChildren.com actually takes you to our MySpace page. So, no, we're working on a March show right now that's not confirmed.
Okay,
So, as of now, this is our booking, and we have 3 new songs that we just wrote that we're going to play tonight that are not on the record and no one's ever heard.
And I think we're going to be mixing down. We did do a multi-track recording of our South Pop performance.
So, yeah, we want.
That's one thing that we definitely want to get to. So we have a great producer that we enjoy working with. His name is Rob McCullough. And as soon as he has a free moment in his busy schedule, we want to get back in the studio with him and start mixing down some of that stuff, probably lay some new stuff down the tracks. And it's just like the ideas are pouring out of us, and it seems like we can't get them down fast enough. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it
it's
is
a really good thing. We love you.
I think we actually have to figure out which songs that we're gonna actually not do, because we have a lot of tunes, and it's just good, because money's always a factor.
Well, that's the process too. Like, you always
So yeah, look for us at the end of March.
And
then
end of March, probably.
the live album will be
It's a
out.
Crash Mansion show we're working on. I'm just waiting for a day, and that'll be on our website. And we have a mailing list that you can sign up there, and you can buy our CDs and T-shirts and everything you want.
But we're gonna rock on tonight, 7:30.
No, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hi, Mom and
Well,
Dad.
thank you guys.
Hey, babe.
Thanks, Mike.